Welcome back to Easy Spirit 101. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Let's get right into Divine Collective reading for today. I'm going to get a few out of here to start with and then come back to this deck. Okay, you're being guided definitely to be calm and go with the flow at this time is important. Especially for those of you who may be overworking. Make sure you're taking breaks when you need to. Let's see. Step out. So step outside of your comfort zone. This is outside of your comfort zone for someone. Being able to or taking breaks. Maybe you're someone who's always been like work. Maybe people guilted you for like taking breaks, or that's the kind of jobs you had. So something's out of your comfort zone here about taking time off, taking time to rest. This is a easy does it kind of energy. Easy does it is actually more powerful. They say that water over time will tear away the rocks. So that's that easy does it energy. Kind of getting, someone could even be a fire sign, and there's an energy here of like, let calm and gentle be your new norm, rather than the push, fiery, hurry, run, let's go, let's do the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Somehow this energy may even connect to the way you speak as well. I also feel like something about someone speaking their truth. Someone not being able to speak their truth may be holding them in a past life connection. For some of you, some of you are still stuck in a connection that doesn't serve you anymore. And it's all because you don't know how to speak up for yourself or speak the truth about something. For some of you, this could be past energy. Maybe you did do this and this has helped move you forward, move out of your comfort zone. You can feel safe now, especially with this relaxed and gentle. Maybe you were in this hurry, rush energy because of some sort of past connection was forcing you to be like that. And you need to know that it's safe. It's safe that you can let your guards down again. What does the Divine Collective need to know at this time? Yeah, again, like past connections are important. And for some of you, this is not just a lover. Some of you, this is stating that this is the kind of individuals that you are attracting. People who are pleasure seekers. People who are more focused on like having a good time, partying. They're not taking anything very seriously. I don't know why like fashion is standing out currently to me. Someone like fashion, something about fashion was very important to someone. Maybe because this person is false. This two-faced energy is coming out a lot for Divine Collective overall at this time. 444 on the clock. Many of you, judgment has been called on many situations and circumstances currently, and more to come. I am getting That's this energy that I've mentioned previously about people starting to be shown for their intentions. It's kind of like an astrological dial-up is what is creating this particular kind of energy shift. So this is a major theme for many in Divine Collective. Certain situations have a kind of spotlight on them with you in it at this time. So the falseness, the two-facedness can be made more aware of you. You can learn from it. You can learn how your body feels around these people. Be able to trust your intuition more. Your intuition will start to give you signs and confirmations, and you'll be able to learn to read those more quickly. And that is for your own protection moving forward, especially with this like astrological dial-up. For some of you, the astrological dial-up includes you having a much more abundant. God is shining favor on those who had pure-hearted intentions. However, whoever you are, which certain individuals that are moving into this kind of season, moving into this type of circumstances for you, this protection is for you, because when you have come from humble beginnings, you are a humble person, you are empathetic and compassionate and generous, and you are full of fortune. You look like fish bait to a lot of snakes and a lot of sharks. So this is why this is being shown to you, so you can learn to protect yourself. This is an energy that's been coming up as well. Someone trying to benefit off of someone's passing. And for some, this is part of what's being exposed for somebody. That someone would like, you know what it's like when you see those crime stories or whatever about people who marry. They'll like marry someone and then take out the insurance claim on them so they can financially benefit off of someone's passing. This is something that's strongly been coming through. For those of you who unfortunately are actually going through something like that, or did go through something like that in the past, you're going to have an opportunity to speak up about experiencing this or going through this in some way. Someone's being seen for who they truly are. I keep getting this like communication passing through hands, and also catch me if you can. Catch me if you can. I'm kind of getting this person, this energy. It's almost like someone's already been made aware, like whoever receives some sort of communication, like, hey, you know, they're on to you for doing this thing, right? And now I'm getting the energy of whoever this person is kind of the, you know, those games where you like whack the thing and it pops up over here and it pops up over there. This is what this person is doing right now. I don't know, they're like trying to skip town or something, or catch me if you can, if you've ever seen that movie. That movie is about like a very intelligent young man who commits a heck of a lot of fraud, and he's always like gone. He does it real fast and he's gone. Yeah, someone got a bad surprise. This either already happened or is coming. Some sort of communication was a bad surprise. Also getting someone's communication skill was a bad surprise. You're going to be celebrating soon. Whatever this is, whoever this is for, whatever this was about, you have a celebration. You're going to be celebrating because of this situation. Queen of Pentacles. something about some sort of bad communication. It doesn't have to be necessarily like in the mail. It could just be someone said to another person, whatever this was. This Four of Cups comes up a lot for me recently. It's kind of in a sad way. This Four of Cups comes up for me recently as someone maybe who's suffering from addiction, but it's kind of sad because I'm getting like they lost their spark. Someone here lost their connection or their ability to believe in good things, believe in God. They may have got caught up with the wrong crowd. And this person has like fallen off of once they believed in something, once they had faith in something, and they stopped, and a group of individuals kind of took advantage of that when this person was in this vulnerable state of like trying to find their faith again, trying to find their belief again. This group, I'm almost looking at these cups on this table, and then the same amount of cups on this table. A group of individuals is like, come over here, and this is coming out as like the wrong crowd for this person. I'm also getting like a someone in this situation, someone in this group is like a she-devil kind of individual here. Somebody has like false confidence. They use their false confidence to lead people in the wrong direction, lead people. Someone here, this she-devil energy, likes to lead people right off a cliff. And it sounds malicious. It sounds like it's, whoever does this it's to entertain themselves. I also feel like someone in a situation had, whoever was being taken advantage of here, this she-devil energy or whatever this is, had this person kind of running around in circles, doing things for them, doing favors for them, something like that. There was a promise here of a victory. This person promised that if you do A, B, and C, I promise you'll have a victory. And really what they did was they led them right off a cliff. Someone here read someone. This person thinks that they can read people. This person is also very obsessive. Energy, like OCD kind of energy is how it seems. This person also might be obsessed with taking from others, obsessed with sexuality, and obsessed with like having children or babies or something. Having lots of either, I don't know if it's like having them or having them around, but having lots of babies around makes this person feel feminine. It's kind of like the energy is coming out like an energy vampire. This person likes lots of babies around to make them feel that way, rather than creating some sort of feminine or abundant or prosperous energy or motherly energy from within themselves. 3 is an important number here. Definitely heavy third-party energy, 333. This was a major important cycle for someone to experience, go through. And it's strange here because the energy is coming out of like something bad that happened to Divine Collective at the hands of this, but there's also like a compassion or a courtesy towards someone in a situation who actually hurt you. But it's coming through like once upon a time, this person who hurt you had good intentions, and they were kind of manipulated by like some sort of she-devil group, is what it keeps coming out like. This person who hurt you may be heavily in their thoughts at this time. There's something going on about someone being concerned about some sort of document or paperwork. somebody definitely, I don't know why it keeps coming out that somebody did something really weird while traveling across the ocean, driving traveling across the ocean, or traveling in general. Someone could have done like some sort of, I'm getting like travel. Someone traveled across the water and then they did more traveling by car. And then like another country, foreign country keeps coming up as well. As well as some sort of hidden, mischievous thing that someone did very impulsively. They thought they were never going to get caught, but part of the news coming back, or the news coming out, is that this did get caught or will be caught. Somebody, this group of, this group here, where someone's like the ringleader in the group. Someone is the ringleader in the group. And the ringleader convinced this other individual who they had running around in circles for them, that they deserved some sort of compensation in a situation. Yeah, this person manipulated this individual with some sort of material wealth, gift, a wedding gift. The energy of someone's like spouse or something, or someone's past spouse keeps coming out. There's exposure energy that's coming out that is making a lot of individuals feel very upset about a reunion. There was like maybe an unexpected reunion that got a lot of people, that stirred all this up and got a lot of people upset because something didn't turn out the way that they thought or expected. I also feel like individuals in this group, someone here wanted to be kept. Someone here wants to be kept. Speak up again. Someone's going to get to speak up about something. Speak your truth. Speak your truth about what was done. This might be something that's going to be very healing for you. This individual here, this is giving me this, how is it coming through? This master, the master in this group here. This person had hidden intentions that they wanted to be a kept woman. This person, and I feel like it's not even just like a partner or something. It could have been that someone could have done this to their spouse at some point, or someone could have made someone like a spouse that's not a spouse, or someone could have just stirred a situation up that was intended to let them live some sort of kept woman lifestyle. This person wanted to be a kept woman. This person here, their whole like lifestyle is some sort of illusion. They have things to look a certain way, but that's not the truth. That's not the truth about them. This keeps coming up for Divine Collective. Whatever is going, some sort of situation is about to climax or come to a head, and it might be quite uncomfortable. Continue to go with the flow and trust. There is something going on, diversion of strategy. These individuals may think they have some sort of strategy, or thought they had a strategy when it came to blocking the flow of Divine Collective, blocking some sort of blessings for them or whatever's coming in for them. Maybe trying to they took Divine Collective's compassion and put some sort of spin on it to make it seem not what it was, to make it seem something was not genuine, or that something was toxic or evil. Spirit has used, God has used this situation to create a much bigger strategy, because at the end of the day, as far as like when people are playing poker and someone is really good about spying on other people's hands, God sees everybody's hands in a poker game, is what you need to be aware of. And this is coming through because someone's gonna have, it's like a tower moment, but it's also not. For someone here in Divine Collective, whoever was deeply affected by this situation, just because something's maybe going to feel uncomfortable, or you're tired of it, something like that. Someone might even be plotting another reunion to try and stop something or block something from happening. You're being asked to avoid any drama at this time, because that is the strategy. That is the strategy from the opposition, is drama. Drag you into some sort of drama. Maintain your dignity no matter what. Yeah, you know how I was saying that it's interesting energy in this reading, because it's coming through maybe like a lover did something to Divine Collective here, may have hurt someone, may have hurt like a soulmate, may have hurt someone even that they were dating, married to, whatever it is, you name it, excuse me. And it starts out talking about the energy discussing something that has happened or occurred against Divine Collective, but then it moves on to having some sort of compassion, or pointing some sort of compassion at this individual who basically hurt you. But this individual here, their own light was, or attempting to move into the light, was being taken advantage of, was being manipulated, very heavy manipulated by someone who is a snake tongue. This person, whoever this person is, whoever wanted to be a kept woman, whoever is the leader of this group, the leader of this third party energy, this group that's like, hey, come over here, will help you, will fix it, right? That's what they were doing. They were taking advantage of someone when they were in some sort of confused state or some sort of low state. And really, this person manipulated another individual very heavily. And this person, they're saying this person comes out as like a snake tongue. This person is extremely manipulative when it comes to communication and illusion. This spiritual awakening, this individual who may be waking up to this, they may be seeing something for what it is. At this time, you're being asked to maintain compassion for this individual. You don't have to deal with this individual again, but you are being asked to maintain some sort of element of compassion for this person, because this person was also very heavily manipulated by someone close to them. Someone's desperate. Something about desperation. There's the energy coming through for forgiveness. I don't know if someone here might reach back out at some point, or even if it's just energetically, there's an energy of willing to extend forgiveness to this person who maybe hurt you, but they were being manipulated. Yeah, there's a strong energy of please have compassion for this other individual here. This other individual was heavily, heavily manipulated by someone with the tongue of a snake. Someone has the tongue of a snake. What does that mean? It means they twist the truth. It means they take a thing that happened and spin a little bit here, tweak a little bit here, and then they represent it in a way that is very so palatable that the minute you hear this, it's got to be true. That makes perfect sense. But this person is putting little twists and turns in there. It's not lying. I don't lie. And it is lying on occasion. A snake tongue is also someone who lies. But the manipulation is just so little bit tweaks here and there, and they add up and they add up, and it's so devastating at times that something can really change. This person here, this person with this tongue, was trying to knock someone off of going in the right direction. And unfortunately, the lesson for this person is to learn who and what they should be following. Maybe don't blindly follow anyone who's saying something to you, because, you know, it's kind of like red flags. This person might be having to learn a lesson about, well, did I know red flags about this group of individuals, about this person here? I feel like someone here is putting their head in the sand at this point. This person really cared more about love, or has a more loving heart or loving soul. In this group. This group took advantage of that, and then this group squashed that in this person while they were in like a vulnerable state. Yeah, you're being asked to open your heart up. This does not have to mean, I mean, depending on whatever the circumstances are here, this just means to extend forgiveness for this person, even if it's energetically, because someone did a number on, it's kind of like whoever did a number on you was because a number was being done on them, without them really realizing it. Yeah, something keeps coming out too about a group of individuals trying to do certain things to prevent someone from being able to maintain their discipline. And also I heard status. Blocking someone from being able to maintain their status, maintain discipline on some sort of course that they were on or in. I also keep picking up something happened with someone who's in college, like a college or a college age individual. And someone has a Chinese zodiac sign of the dragon, as well as the year of the dragon, which was last year, was important. You're being asked to have patience at this time. Final messages, please, for Divine Collective. Deception still in reverse. This person will go all out. Whoever this is with this snake tongue, they have been going all out to prevent some sort of truth being from this being shown, from some sort of truth being shown. You're being asked to make moves in silence, or like keep to yourself at this time. This is a spiritual test. This is a spiritual test, but again, there's a friendly reminder that when it comes to you here, when it comes to you, Sacred Spiral, God is you. God has you already in a strategy. You are within God's strategy. So keep doing what you're doing, even when it comes to making courageous moves, but also moving quietly. Stay in a observant position at this time. Someone here might be dealing with a lot of snakes in the grass. Not even just this group, but multiple. There could even be someone around you that is appearing to know something, teach something, or act like they're in solitude, but really they're not. I also feel like this could be you, that your identity when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to who you really are, was kept hidden here. But again, you're being asked to kind of keep to yourself. You're being asked to keep to yourself as something sorts out or works out. You're also being, this has come up more than once today for Divine Collective. Please pace yourself. Pace yourself. Some of you may get caught up in like anxiety or something like that here, because feel like you're being forced to move too fast, or you're not allowed to take enough breaks, or you don't have enough support. Maybe that's why you feel like you can't take too many breaks. You are safe to pace yourself. You are safe to pace yourself. And here's this compassion again. Have compassion. It doesn't even have to mean literally or verbally. Courage in reverse. That's interesting. There was courage out here in the upright, and there was courage in the reverse. This is part of someone's lesson or experience that they went through. This might have had something to do with the individuals that came out earlier, one of them being Divine Collective, and one of them being the individual that you were asked to have some sort of compassion for. That's something very important coming through. That's, yeah, judgment here. Judgment's been called on this. It's very important that you have a lighthearted energy at this time. You extend forgiveness to this individual, because that was very much highlighted in the energy of this reading. Please don't keep your emotions or feelings too harsh towards this person, because they were manipulated in a time of vulnerability. And that is part of how something happened, continued to happen, or continue to occur. I hope you guys got some sort of confirmation, clarity out of this reading, or you just enjoyed the reading. I will see you again next time.